Truman suddenly discovered his wife's secret. In the wedding photo, his wife's two fingers folded together, which is the meaning of praying for God's forgiveness. Is this marriage a scam? In order to test his wife's reaction, Truman intentionally brought up this matter. His wife first froze and then showed a strange professional fake smile, which made Truman suddenly surprised. In order to find out what happened, he followed his wife, who was a doctor, to the hospital where a nurse stopped him. Truman lied that he had something to find his wife and asked the nurse to help him with a message. Then when the nurse wasn't looking, he suddenly turned his head and followed her. But strangely, it seems like everyone is deliberately blocking him. First, the patient in a wheelchair blocked the way, and it was hard to avoid it. But then he was blocked by the rack, and the medical staff kept stalling. Truman directly yanked over the rack and flung it aside, finally arriving at the operating room. He stared closely at the crowd. The main surgeon looked tense. Just when the scalpel was about to fall, the anesthetized patient suddenly woke up, which made Truman even more suspicious. He wanted to keep watching, but was taken away directly by the security guards. Walking out of the hospital, Truman realized that everything around him was weird, as if everyone and everything was repeating itself. He stops the moving bus and a green sedan inevitably appears behind him. Truman turns around and cuts it off, and it's exactly what he thought it would be. He suddenly runs forward, then turns quickly and rushes into a company he's never been to before, and the people here obviously don't react. When the elevator doors open and it turns out to be backstage for the show, the security guards rush to yank Truman away, claiming that the company is under renovation, and throw him out the door. It turns out that Truman was born on Tabuan Island, and from the moment he was born, he was broadcast live around the world. Hundreds of countries witnessed his birth. Hundreds of millions of people watched him learn to walk. His every move unreservedly live on the screen for a full 30 years, never stopped broadcasting. The show was full of actors except for Truman. The director capitalized on Truman's popularity by placing advertisements in the right places, and every time his wife came home from shopping, she would take the opportunity to place an advertisement. For more than 30 years, Truman, the main character, was kept in the dark.